It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. I'll be breaking down Max Bless Holloway versus Arnold Allen in the featherweight division. This is a phenomenal fight in this featherweight division. I love it. I think this is a true passing of the guard kind of fight. This is, Max Holloway's, I feel like, last chance at 145. I truly don't understand why he's still at 145. I think this is the dumbest decision of his life. I think he should have been moved up to 155. I just think you lose to the champ 3 times. I get it. There could be a new champion and you could try to, hop your way back in. But I just think stylistically, this matchup is a passing of the torch matchup. I think this is how this is designed. The new fights the old, and Max Holloway is the older guy going into this matchup. Yeah, he was a great champion. Yeah, this and that. And honestly, going into this fight when it first got announced, I was actually more leaning towards Max. But when I just watched the tape of Max Holloway, you know what I'm saying? And I just see the damage he's taken in his career. And I'm not even an Arnold Allen fan. And I think Arnold Allen is just getting, oh my God, he's been kind of like skating around, man, with these matchups, and some of these situations. But I think stylistically, I think he might actually bonk Max Holloway here, and I think he might actually crack the legendary chin. And I don't think Allen even hits hard, but he does hit with a lot of ferocity, and he tries to hit hard, but he's not a natural power puncher in my opinion. Just my opinion. But he does have some knockdowns in his last few fights. But yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. It's a little bit of gatekeeping for Max Holloway. You got a new contender, and Arnold Allen is just trying to become a #1 contender for a world championship. It's a big opportunity for Arnold Allen. He wins this, he's legitimately the next guy up for either Volkanovski or Yair Rodriguez when they fight. So yeah, but yeah, let's talk about the stats. Max Holloway comes with a record of 23-7. Is fighting at Hawaii, age 31, a height of 5'11", and a reach of 69. Arnold Allen comes with a record of 19-1. Is fighting at England, age 29, a height of 5'8", and a reach of 70. So like I said, obviously, what's it called? Arnold is the younger guy going into this matchup, and Max is the older guy, and that's just the God honest truth. Max has always been kind of the younger guy going into these matchups. Max has always been the young kid on the block, and now he's the older guy. Now he's the senior going into this matchup. And I've kind of doubted, or I'm not doubted, I've kind of plotted on Max Holloway's downfall for a long time, and it bit me in the ass against Calvin Cade. All right, I learned my lesson that day, but I just think this is the time to pull the trigger. I truly believe this is the time to pull the trigger of Max Holloway getting knocked out. I truly believe deep down in my heart it happens here. I really do think he gets knocked out. And let me just kind of talk about it. So in his last few fights, so against Volkanovski in the third fight, he got battered, right? Against Yair Rodriguez, he got hit bad. Against Calvin Kattar, he looked phenomenal. I wouldn't say he took too much damage. He got hit with some clean shots, but nothing too crazy. In the second fight against Volk, he looked amazing. I thought he had a really good performance there. Didn't get hurt too much. Just kind of got taken down more. In the first fight with Volk, nothing much really happened. It was just a leg kick battle. Against Frankie Edgar, he dominated there. Dustin Poirier, he got hit. He got hit bad. He got stumbled twice in there against a guy that's more boxing orientated, a guy that uses more of his hands, that's straight shots, down the pipe, a guy like that. Something that Arnold Allen does. Against Jose Aldo, he got hit in both fights. Against Ricardo Lamas, he's just swinging and banging. Same thing with Jeremy Stevens. You know what I'm saying? So you look at all these fights, he's constantly getting hit. And it was so apparent in his Volkanovski fight that he just was such a forward pressure fighter, and there was a lack of defense there. It was really bad. Now, obviously, it's a master class from a masterful fighter in Volkanovski. I think Volkanovski's an all-time great. I think you guys know I'm a big Volk fan. I've been a big Volk fan, and I just think he just showcased his abilities in that trilogy. But to get hit like that, and against Yair Rodriguez, another great fighter, against striker actually, to get hit the way he got hit and to turn into a wrestler in that fight. Let's be honest, he turned into a fucking wrestler in there, and that was a God honest truth. There's no denying it. That's just what happened. But hey, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. But in that matchup, when you look at a guy like Arnold Allen, right? and you look how ready this kid is to become a world champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is ready to become a world champion. You look at his Sadiq Yusuf fight, you know, and the kid's 19-1. I think he's somewhat fraudulent. Don't get it twisted. I'm not an Arnold Allen fan by any means necessary. But you look at his Sadiq Yusuf fight. You look at his Dan Hooker fight. His Gilbert Melendez performance. His fight against Makwan Amirkhani. Right? You look at these situations. This kid's ready to become a world champion. He really, really, truly, truly is. And you just look at the impact and the aggression he brings in there. You know what I'm saying? Against Sadiq Yusuf, man, he went out there to kill Sadiq Yusuf. Every shot, he had bad intentions. And he had he's a pretty good performance in the first 2 rounds. Obviously, he got a little tired. And that's also another thing that could go into this is the cardio. Against Dan Hooker, I thought he did a wonderful job against a depleted guy, in my humble opinion. But he did his thing. That was the matchup he was given, and there's nothing you can do about that. And then against Calvin Kattar, honestly, he did pretty good in that first round. He landed some good shots, and then obviously the injury happened, and then you're here. But I just honestly believe in those first 2 rounds, it's a danger round for Max Holloway, because I'm not saying this guy Arnold Allen is a knockout artist. He's not. He's far from it. But he's more of a decision magnet, to be honest. But when you got a guy that throws as hard as he tries to throw, I don't care who you are. You get hit square in your fucking chin, you're going down. And the damage that Max has taken and the lack of durability that I think he's going to show, I just think it plays into Arnold Allen's game. You look at Dan Hooker. He depleted himself to 145. The guy has a phenomenal chin. Never seen him get smoked like that. So in this matchup against Max, who doesn't have the greatest weight cuts in the world, so you never know what we're going to get on fight night. But yeah, for him to go out there and do what he did, I just honestly, truly, truly believe deep down in my heart, I think Arnold's going to knock him out. I got Arnold by 2nd round TKO. Do I think Max can go out there, outwork him a little bit, out cardio him? Yeah, I could see it. We saw in the Sadiq Yusuf fight, he was plain and simple. He got tired in that 3rd round, and Sadiq ended up kind of clinching the 3rd round. And I think Max could go out there and shock the world. Not shock the world, but break this kid, and I wouldn't be surprised. But I also do believe Arnold Allen could go out there and shock the world and finish Max Holloway on the feet. So I'm rocking Arnold Allen by 2nd round TKO. That's my pick. It's a bit of a clown pick by me. I apologize to my fellow Arnold Allen haters. I am with you guys. Don't get it twisted, but I see it happening, man. And I'm also a big Max Holloway hater. So it kind of goes in together. And it sucks because I was team. I really was team fucking Max when the fight got announced, but I just looking at the tape and just looking at the damage that Max took in that Volkanovski fight, it's hard not to pick Volk here. But not Volk. It's hard not to pick Arnold Allen here. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. Like, comment, share the video. Let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. Love y'all and goodbye.